I wonder, oh no, Northheart, and you're sick? Oh my gosh, okay, okay, let me place you down, and then let me come over, and then, there we go. You know, you think that the gnomes would feel that in our household, at the very least, they could go ahead and speak up when they're sick, especially on a rainy day here in the wonders of Mos Desia. And hello everyone! It has actually been quite a long time since I myself have been back in the garden. I forgot we had cats! Zelda, Tommy Cat, hi! Oh my goodness, and we have so many rats I haven't even named yet. Are you kidding me? We can absolutely go ahead and give you guys some names in just a bit here. But for now, we have a catfish! I guess we have cats and catfish, so we're off to a really good start. And it looks like the catfish would be happy here, which is great, because if I recall correctly, the catfish doesn't get along with some of the creatures. Which ones? I don't quite remember, but it will come back to us as we welcome in none other, and, you know, welcome Wolf System. I think you might have Wolf System Fish. There we go. I think you might actually already be somewhere here, Wolf System Fish. I'm going to be completely honest with you. However, I, for one, cannot remember what the heck I was doing before we ended up, like, with all of this. Because my guinea pigs, my friends, they have been consuming so much of our precious time and attention because they are precious and precious things deserve each other. And, yeah, Hi. To you, it might have just been moments. For me, it was also moments, but a lot more moments than your moments because time is kind of an illusion between the two of us, except for the time that I am happy that you guys are here sharing our adventures together. So, yeah, that's my fancy kind of like sideways, trying not to break the fourth wall way of saying, oh, it's been a hot minute since I've been here. I don't remember what we were doing. Apparently avoiding critical decay, and I do remember this. Oh, my glowing mushroom. I actually have like a little tear in my eye because I have been looking forward to getting this glowing mushroom for a abnormal amount of time and with a completely abnormal amount of excitement. Oh, every time I have been cleaning my guinea pig's cage, which is multiple times a day because 5 guinea pigs is a mountain of guinea pig poop. I used to think that guinea pig owners were kind of a little weird for talking about that all the time, kind of like when parents start talking about their kids in diapers, and I check out of that conversation. I was a nanny long enough to know, yes, I agree, yes, oh, it's, that's why you have a diaper bag with you. Thank you. We can move on now. But yeah, let's just say the guinea pigs take a lot of maintenance to make sure that their home is as sparkling and beautiful as possible. I lack adorable little garden gnomes or even itty bitty little gnomes like the Vexers. Can I heal these Vexers who have been hurt? Because I think I can! Yay! Oh, that makes me feel better. You know what? Maybe we should go ahead and we should give these Vexers some special names. We could maybe name them after like things that vex us, but we try to learn to appreciate, like weeds, or things that you could like, oh no, Jade, or Jack the Second, how are you sick? Hold still, Jack. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think Jack's coming for this. Got him. Yes, okay, I think we healed Jack the Second. I would feel really terrible if we lost Jack the Second as well. But it would be cute to name the Vexers after things that maybe like seem like a problem, but maybe you could do something fancy or just learn to be able to work with, but maybe not in too serious of a way. So like, what are things that, like things I need to clean up in my home right now? Of course, that's what we'll name the Vexers after, because I think that would be kind of cute. And now there's an earthquake. I was really wondering if we could avoid the whole critical decay thing, but with an earthquake coming, well, it sounds like, oh, no, not banish. What do I want to do over here? Restore, there we go. Does restoring use up any of my magic energy the way that using other things up does? Healing uses up 4 nectar. Freezing uses up just 1 now. Oh my gosh, did we just get like an upgrade to our nectar that makes it that cheap? What the heck? Also, I think I can restore in big quantities. No, my insect house, hang in there. We should expand our powers to restore over large areas now, I think. That would probably be a really good idea. Also, is anything like dying? Like, why do we still have critical decay not even up by 1 whole day? Ah, well. All right, I got very distracted by all that because everything is so very cute. All right, so yeah, like we could go ahead and we can name the Vexers after things that I think there's a perfect example. Little Vexer, here you are, here you are. Oh dear, here you are, and we're gonna heal you, and you somehow I'm going to name you Compost. I was trying to figure out a way to name a Vexer after said mountain of guinea pig poop that I need to go ahead and clean up after we have our little wake up garden cleaning, because I thought it'd be fun to tidy the garden with all of you whilst we go ahead and we take care of this. And the guinea pig poop mountain, that's why your name is Compost, my friend. But it's meant lovingly, trust me. Also, wow, actually I thought we weren't doing so bad when it comes to like keeping everything from decaying, but I think we need to get a lot more of our little friends here, because we might need like a ton more hiking disable of the gnomes to help out, because actually the decay is pretty hard to fight back once our garden gets this big. Woo, okay. And then we've got a fun little rat friend that just joined us too. But I like that idea, naming the Vexers after something where it kind of is like, boy, this particular part of life could be a little harder than I care for. However, we can do something about it. Like the fact I really need to sort out my notes and my art supplies in my closet so that I have somewhere to go ahead and put the really cool new books on story writing that I have gotten, so that we can tell even more wonderful stories together. Also, a froggy just appeared. Hi, friend. All right, let's go ahead and give you a little home. And then let's check the mail. And then, hello there, Seri. We hope this letter finds you well. We are just reminding you that Hortic Day is coming up in 5 days. As usual, we have a themed quest with grand prizes for you to win. This time the quest is as follows. Reclaim the most items. Good luck and see you soon. The Hortic Day crew. Oh! That's right! Okay, so it's in 4 days now. We need to reclaim a bunch of items. Now, there is indeed the Reuser expansion we could probably get from our good friend Faunus, who's slowly but surely no longer being a sick bearded dragon. I am very happy to see that Faunus is recovering their energy as we are taking care of the lay of the land. I have been thinking not only a ridiculous amount about that glowing mushroom, because it's been raining and humid here in North Carolina, and oh, is it ever the most beautiful land of mushrooms when that happens, but also because I've been thinking about Faunus and the desert, because Faunus seemed really healthy and happy the bigger we build the desert. But if I recall correctly, we were really struggling to get a good grounding in the desert, other than the fact that we have got orange trees in the desert for some reason. Maybe this month's Patreon tree will be giant, beautiful orange trees in a desert village that I've been working on behind the scenes. Let's just say Zoocrafting's world has grown by leaps and bounds because I decided Minecraft was a good therapy, and, well, I'm in a better mood, just took longer than I thought. But we could probably, since we have to reclaim some items to, like, get good at Hortic Day, we might go ahead and upgrade that, but I really think, yes! The glowing mushroom! I really think we need to get this. It's a mushroom, it's magic, it provides light, it's fortified, whatever that means. Maybe it's a good dose of your daily vitamins if you're a very hungry snail or slug. It goes on the soil with, okay, and remember that pile of writing books that I was just telling you guys I'm trying to make space for in my closet between the art supplies and everything else? Yeah. Among those many wonderful books on how to be well, I wouldn't say how to be a writer. Those books, not a formulaic writer. They're like thesauruses on emotions, on ideas. They're random generators from like the Storyworks engine that I could talk more about at another time. I'm sure the gnomes would love to sit down and work with story like cards with me. But the moral of that story is among them are concepts of how to think about the use of adjectives and developing enriching, enthralling stories that will bring all of your dragonflies and all of your little frog friends and the rats and the cats around, so you can sit down and on the dewy grass and you can have a delightfully whimsical morning conversation with the gnomes. Basically, what I'm saying is, saying pulsating does not endear me to this mushroom. How about with, so it's like with a pulsating glow, these otherworldly mushrooms seem innately magical. Or what about with an illuminating, like very basic? That's like your basic, but pulsating? I don't know. I guess I just, that sounds like it's about to explode, and then am going to be covered in mushroom goop. And as much as I love mushrooms, I'm not asking to be covered in mushroom gravy goop. Thank you very much. I'll probably turn into one of the some sort of mushroom monster after that. But to be honest, they were so cool in Baldur's Gate 3 that maybe that's okay. But anyway, yeah, I'm waking up and yeah, sorry, my cold brew coffee is hitting. Old tales depict sprites dancing the night away over glowing mushroom fields. That's beautiful. I'm getting that. And we're also going to go ahead. I really want this desert sage because of my name. And because we were talking about making Faunus's desert even healthier for him. I really want this fly argric too, but let's get the desert sage because it's on a big sale. Oh, good, and we can afford the fly argric. Wonderful. If we still have enough money left over before the wares show up, the next set of, merchant wares, then we shall scoop up the desert sand and possibly the aloe vera as well, so we can work on deserts. Today is not working on deserts, though. Today is kind of like sorting out what we're going to work on, sorting out the miscellaneous collection of my thoughts, and also hopefully using what funds and animal energies we have left over to upgrade the reclaimer so that we can work on possibly placing somewhere nice for Hortic Day. So let's see. A couple of the animal tokens and then 400 smackadoos. Oh wow, actually I think you just need like animal energy to reclaim these things. Oh, we had plenty of, we had plenty of money, I say, with only 2,000 gold left. But now we can reclaim 100%. 100% of the item's value? I feel like we can completely renovate somewhere around here. I don't even know what we would renovate. Maybe like these hedges? Okay, let's see if any of this is like animal territory. The hedges, anything outside of animal territory, I guess we could go ahead and reclaim at the moment, because why not? It'll allow us to go ahead and like work on getting some good Hortic Day stuff, and it'll kind of show me where I could do a little bit more work to make things more appealing to the other animals. Because that sounds fantastic. Yeah, if it's outside of the animals area. Oh, Mel Cream Puff, hang in there. What happened, my friends? So you've fallen ill? No, okay, we've got to heal our frogs. Backlog's sick too, hang in there. Okay. Okay, Backlog, are you good? Okay, Backlog and Surprise are good. Oh boy, like, that's habitats. Oh, Jack! Jack, are you okay again? I don't know what's going on over here. But I think we might need to just get like more nether hearts. Are you okay? I'm a little concerned. It seems like somebody is sick over here again. Huh. I wonder if maybe we need to do something fancy. You know what? Like dancing the night away around, oh, maybe Jack's not happy with the habitat because there's not enough plants here. Of course. Oh, that's such an interesting concept. Let's see. And then let me check in. Oh, a curious bumblebee, you say? Don't mind if we do have another new little friend and a curious dragonfly. Oh, my word. All right, where do you want to go, little bumblebee friend? Oh, right over here? This seems like a really great spot for you to be. Like, quite literally, because you're a little bee. And I guess, you know what? Because it's a little bee, I might just go ahead and give this one a cute little name. Let's see. Because I have our Patreon name list as saith Wolf System. But I would love to use, I don't have my random generator pulled up, I forgot. I'm sorry, guys. For your guys' names. And then also, because they're the bees, and I want to aspire a little bit more complicated up the ecosystem list. Maybe we should pick a cute little theme for the bees as well. And then how about, we're going to have Daisy Bee for now. And we'll just kind of, we'll build our way up. I don't know. I'm going to figure out how to make sure, you know what? I could probably just get a bunch of your guys' names for the name list and we'll just work from there. But for now, more little dragon names. Timir, is that you? How about we'll go ahead and we are going to name this dragon. Oh man, I reread the Timir series and the whole thing, all 9 books, and I gobbled it up again. I can't believe Napoleon War with Dragons was something that I was gonna love, but I do love it. I want to get like the proper books now. You know what? We're gonna go with Napoleon. Napoleon? Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna go with Napoleon the Dragonfly, named after like one of my favorite book series. And yes, today seems to be particularly all over the place. I apologize. It's just, I'm so happy and waking up. And Honey Moss and Mad Cat, are you guys feeling a little better? I hope so. And there's a new guest visiting. Oh, I'm never going to name the Vexers and sort out my mushrooms and do everything else that I planned on because, oh, this is just simply too exciting. Let's see. Bergie Butterfly, hi! Oh my word, I completely forgot how exciting it is just to see everybody go around, and I also forgot how chaotic it is. And who's this? A beetle? That is not what I expected. That's not what I expected at all, but you know what? Any new animal who wishes to grace our lands is welcome with open, like, garden leaves, I suppose. Let's see. Oh, the beetles want to go in the desert? Basking foliage and insects. They like, oh, it's been raining so much. No wonder they haven't showed up. They love sunny days. They don't like rainy days, and they like to eat insects. Gotcha. We can probably do something about that. Also, Faunus, how are you? Didn't actually mean to do this, but good to see you. Let's check on Mercury's wares, because they change in a day. Yes! Okay, you guys! Alright, so I think we can sneak in. We only have enough money to either pick between the aloe vera, or we can do Adam's Needle and Desert Sand. You know what? I think we should do Adam's Needle and Desert Sand, because that'll mean 2 less things that the merchant will try to sell us next time, which means that we might have a wider variety of plants to choose from, which I highly approve of. So for the Desert Sand, it counts as desert, sand, land, and barren landscape with meager amounts of water, basically, moisture. The harsh environments demands special adaptations from the resident animals and plants. And the Adam's Needle, I actually am quite curious. Evergreen and drought-hardy yucca flowering with striking stalks. So that's a foliage that's also flowery. It goes in the desert. Those things should make insects pretty happy, which would then going up that complexity of organisms, chain of events we were just talking about. That would make the beetles happy. So I think getting both of those are good. And it's really fascinating to remind myself a lot of evergreen plants actually are not just the evergreen pine trees I'm used to seeing in cold areas. Evergreen plants, I want to get this right, but a lot of evergreen plants tend to be, let's see, I want to get it just right. They are a plant that retains their green leaves throughout the year, which is kind of obvious, but a lot of those plants usually have like a thick waxy surface, like say the aloe vera, which allow them to keep their moisture inside rather than have it evaporate like through the thin leaves of the more deciduous trees, which are the trees that are like, I'm done with these fools, and they just drop all their leaves every year. So let's get those 2 things. Thank you, thank you. Hortic days in 3 days, so we still have time to like yeet things if needed. What is this? Excuse me? A rot gush? A poisonous tall plant that had no. It's right next to my spine, my shrine to the golden spider. That is unacceptable. I can't believe that happened. Oh my gosh. I am agog. I am exceptionally disapproving of all of that right now. Also, my good gravy. Like, look, can I get an insect hotel over here? Maybe that'll put some insects near where we're going to have, hopefully, a beetle friend. You know what? Why not put, like, an insect hotel for the insects to hang out on their way to the pilgrimage to the shrine of the golden spider? Sounds like it makes a lot of sense to me. But I do want to make sure, like, it makes some sense that they would be in the zone. Let's see. Can I put down my desert sand over here? I can! Whoops. Well, there was my insect hotel. Let's see. Maybe I'll do a little mix of my desert sand landscape. And then what is this? Is that just... Did I put that there? Yeah, that's the desert rock I mixed in. There we go. And then this counts just as plain waste. And then let's see, thicket doesn't really make sense to have over there. But what about a little pond? Like an oasis kind of meets right here. That could be really cute. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but we'll cross those bridges when we come to them. And actually, this is a good question on like what kind of transition would we have from kind of a desert sand environment moving over into more of like a more lush environment. It's interesting to think about how that would look, like especially with the basalt nearby. Basalt's from lava. I wonder if there's something cool that we could put down somehow that would involve lava, because now I'm quite intrigued. All right, well, let's see. That was a lot of stuff in all directions, and we do have some work to do. I'll leave the gnomes to go ahead and collect the nectar, and then, Aha! Somebody happens to be feeling a little sick. Foxfangs, hang in there! So we'll heal you, and I think what we'll do as I'm looking around is if we can afford it, let's get a couple of the magic mushrooms next to our gnomes, because it looks like Marsh and Jack are actually a little sad. Do they have a requirement, the keepers, for they just need housing? But I feel like their houses look so sad compared to the environments we've been working on for everybody else. So let's see if we can go ahead and we can make their environment a little better and have the fun of having my wonderful new mushrooms. There's also our sunflowers, the desert roses, and the statue, a little statue for the keepers. Oh no, can I name it? Can I name it? I could name it after Jack. Oh my gosh, you can put it on a stone. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. And Mercury has new goods. Well, let's go check the goods before we spend our money on mushrooms. Oh my gosh. Owls! You're kidding me. My eyes are sparkling right now. Owls? Of course we need owls. And desert aster, a shrubbery plant of the sunflower family, carrying serrated leaves and up to 20 flowers. And then I wonder like how average that is. Like if some of the plants are just like, I've got 27. And some of them are like, I have 6. It comes to all of us, friends. That's how evolution happens, I suppose. There's also the stones for an ornamental path, and I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like it's the Orantha that is like another air plant that is just so cool to me, and it's the curly slim. Oh my gosh. It's the air plants. They call to me, but I'm gonna try not to get distracted terribly much. Because I also think we need to heal things. Oh, I'm getting so into this now. I forgot how absolutely exciting this could be. But I think I've talked myself in circles out of sheer excitement today. The mushrooms, that's where they were hiding. Out of sheer excitement today. And so we can at the very least, oh my gosh, this mushroom has a little dangly bit. That's so cute. Before we go, I can at the very least put down some nice, beautiful mushrooms for our wonderful, wonderful friends amongst the keepers. And then apparently we've got a curious creature roaming afoot, and we can try to reclaim a few more things. Hello, little goldfish friend. Would you like to come and hang out over here? Excellent. Excellent! And I feel like I just gave myself 18 million different ways that we actually have projects to work on now and things to do. Don't mind at all. And I'm actually quite tickled. Let's see, we'll take care of that. Wow, there's no creatures over here either. Okay, this is actually super helpful to see where there's like literally nobody's even in this habitat right here. That's just sad. Maybe we can turn this into something for the owls then. And maybe by clearing this out of the way and reclaiming all of it, we'll win our little Hortic Day challenge. And we can really start focusing our efforts. Whoops, I'm so sorry, little friend. I'm not trying to sell my dragonflies. We don't practice that kind of nonsense here, I promise. But this actually is quite useful because I can see where we had a huge swath of area that literally wasn't doing it for any of our animal friends. Like, this is ridiculous. Look at all this space. And like nobody's living in this little part of the pond. And it's really wonderful to be able to get the gold back on it, because then we can really focus on trying to make this into a habitat for one of the other animals. That's awesome. Maybe we can turn our focus to, I'm going to be honest with you guys, more cats. Because I think that could be quite popular, you could say. And also I really do like how the cats happen to go ahead and they don't want the crows in the areas, but they do like to overlap with one another. They like to have rats nearby. I'm a big fan of the rats, and I like having a little, like the idea of like a little farmer's market or something we could work on over here for our little gnome friends. Maybe we need like our little gnome village. Oh, that would be so cute. All right, that might be something that we potentially work on, as well as saving up for a few of the other fantastic plants that are hiding here. Naming our vexers, double checking to make sure that like nothing is lurking along the edges. And I think cats, ducks, who else has a ridiculous amount of, okay, the ducks, still absolutely ridiculous on the amount of animal like power and strength they bring. And we haven't brought a little hedgehog to our lands yet. Hedgehogs seem like they should absolutely be natural friends with our garden gnomes, but absolutely not natural friends with the cats. So, you know what? Maybe we'll work on a hedgehog spot, and maybe it should be over here away from any of the cats in like a little farmer's market. Oh man. But having them like over here could be cute too. But also, Tommy Cat and Zelda Cat probably want some friends. All right, Vexer, I'm gonna rename you real quick too. And we're gonna call you, how about, not even to-do listia, or, I mean, honestly, to-do listia. That seems fitting for something that's mildly vexing right now. But all right, guys, thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. I need to go ahead and get a little bit more of my morning coffee, take care of that pile of compost from my guinea pigs, and when we come back, we will recall, oh, my mushrooms are glowing! We will recall the fact that, yeah, there's a lot to do. There's so much to take care of. There are so many little friends who just need to be watched over. We're getting slowly closer to making a keeper's paradise, and I would like to keep it that way. Keep it that way. There we go. And I want to make sure that everybody stays healthy, so I think we might try working on building up our magic powers. And I'll let you guys know how taking care of the little things that are a little bit vexing in life goes for me when we come back. And if you let me know how it goes for you, that'd actually really make my world a little bit bigger. Just to know like what kind of fun little vexing thing you could grab and you could turn into something that like, haha, I got it, that you can smile about. You don't even have to fix it, but if you could just smile about it, I think that would feel like magic to me. Hopefully more illuminating rather than pulsating magic. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.